Sundays are a great time for communications. It's a time to sit back and reflect about your friends and who you'd like to see this week and what you'd like to bring somebody up to date on. It's a great time to get in touch with your family and let them know what's going on. And for me, Sundays bring a lot of memories of my parents getting out their typewriters every week. Dad on one side of the table, mom on the other, each of them typing away to their parents, telling them what was going on in our lives, in our growth, what we were learning, how we were moving forward. And I also know that my grandmother was doing the same thing back in Colorado when we were in California. She'd be typing letters out. I have some from her from the 60s, and I have some from her in the 40s when she was typing letters to keep her family together during World War II. So what's my point? Well, first of all, let me just tell you this. I'm Marla Koupal. I'm a sales skills expert and an automation expert, but it's all about communications. Our lives are always about communications and connecting. We are connecting with people continuously. So let's talk about this thing on Sundays and connecting and putting your plan together for the week about connecting. So just subscribe to this channel below so that you know the next time I have some weird idea that I want to share with you. But today I was sitting here and I got out. It was an early day for me. I woke up and I knew I had a call scheduled at 7 a.m. Yes, it's Sunday, but you know, she's across the world. It was 9 p.m. her time. So I'm on the phone at 7 a.m., bright and cheerful, talking to Hong Kong. And it got me into all sorts of thoughts about how we are communicating nowadays, how we are staying connected with people, how we were each building international businesses. And that means that we have to communicate. But you know, letters are passé. They're just not going to get to people soon enough for us to have responses. Even in the 80s, when I was doing business with my clients, a lot was done by letter if it couldn't be done by phone. Those were our options. So now in today's world, it's just fascinating to me how I, while I'm on the phone with someone in Hong Kong, have a system running, wishing all of my best friends the happy birthday and checking in with people I haven't seen in a while so that I am stimulating a future one-on-one conversation. See, life isn't just about how many times we talk to someone or spam them with a message. It's about, can we connect? So I send messages that stimulate conversations. And when people engage, I will engage with them. But it's really hard to sit here with all the people we know on a daily basis to get in touch with them, to get a full engagement. So some of this automation stuff is really good to help us connect, let them know we're still here, that we're available, and we'd love to chat. And then when I got off the phone with that, I typed out my email for the day to my email list, another form of communication. And I also prepared breakfast for us. And then I got busy on my next project, which was have to go to the market. So I got together my next program that is reaching out to people and commenting on their Facebook posts. You know, people like to be remembered. They like to be acknowledged. One of the best ways you can tell people I'm here for you is to comment on their post, and to comment in a very humanizing way, in a way that's engaging. So I use a system that allows me to know how to respond exactly to their post. I don't go out and make up something and it's not just a passé answer. It actually reads the message and builds something related. But you know, we have to humanize that, the instructions. So we have to show our systems how to humanize themselves so they represent us the best. But what I love about this is the pressure seems to be off on Sundays to communicate. I want to communicate like my parents did. I want to communicate like my grandmother did, because we're laying down history, we're laying down stories, we're laying down interactions that may be valuable to someone. You know, it's not always about the marketing and the pitching. It's just letting people know you are there for them and you're inviting them into your life when you participate with them. Now, I have other systems that I also use, but I think that there's a couple of things I'm celebrating today. One is the reduced stress that I have, that there's more to do, and I'll never get it done. I'm one of those that never feel I've done enough. And when I have communication systems that are coming along, doing some of the work for me, when I'm able to have a nice, warm conversation with someone and not be worried about time, not be worried about rushing off, it's really added a nice new patina to my business. Because when people want to communicate, you can't always rush them. And that's one of the things that I share with you in my sales training. But more importantly, I really want to show you how to bring automation into your life and take that stress away of all those questions that you might have, like, am I communicating enough? Oh my gosh, what do I say? Oh, how is this going to happen? Oh my gosh, I haven't been in touch with this person in a long time. If you have those kind of stress moments in your day, then automation is for you. And one other thing that just bugs the heck out of most of us is, how do we maintain that impossible, mythical, fairy tale like daily method of operation? It takes more than an hour a day to build your business online. And if it's a side gig for you, well, then I gotta say, you're really frustrated. So I figure you would probably like a solution. And if this solution is for you, all you have to do is to get the link below and discover how to 10x your daily method of operation. It'll start you down that pathway of wonderful communications, of feeling like you've done enough, and having people come to you because you're engaging with them. So what are Sundays good for? For me, Sundays are good for communication. Communication with those we love, communications with those that we know, and communications with those that we'd love to know more about. So if you're ready to change the tone of your life, as well as the tone of your business, then let's get in touch soon. Be sure to subscribe to this channel so you know the next time I go live.